Hello friends, Andrew from IDB here. We've covered quite a few speakers and a lot of smart speakers that are out there, and the new one from SōLIS works with Google Assistant and Chromecast. Unfortunately, it still lacks AirPlay, but it does work over Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. The SōLIS speaker aims to differentiate itself by having a lower price point, but still offering to give you high-res, hi-fi audio. It also works with Chromecast and Google Home, so using any of your Google Home speakers, you can direct it to play Pandora on your SōLIS speaker. Now, while it does work with Google Home, you cannot ask any questions of the speaker. It doesn't really have the mic and everything else built in like other smart speakers do. You can simply control it using your other Google Home speakers. If you have the little Google Homes, you can use that to play audio through this, which is decidedly a much better sounding speaker than many of the other cheaper smart speakers that are out there. Inside of the box, you'll find pretty much what you'd expect. The speaker itself, an auxiliary cable, as well as the power cable. It does definitely need a power cable because this is a Wi-Fi connected speaker, as well as Bluetooth, so that Wi-Fi is going to draw a little bit extra power and not going to be able to stand alone by itself. On top, you'll find the pretty much basic set of controls: a power light, a power button, pause and play, Bluetooth, a volume up, volume down, as well as a button highlighting the mode. Flip it over and around back, you will find a variety of ports that are pretty standard along speakers: the DC 18-volt barrel cable input, a reset button, and auxiliary in. And on the top right hand side, you will find a vent that's going to allow to get a little bit more bass out of this surprisingly small speaker. Design wise, they are clearly going for a modern look, with a heathered gray exterior and a glossy black finish along the top. The outside almost feels like one of those book socks that you put over your books in high school and college that would kind of protect it. It's definitely soft and kind of elasticy, just like that. It is not as much of a matte material as you may notice from just looking at it. Now, you could totally just set this up as a Bluetooth speaker and you'd probably be quite happy with a fairly nice Bluetooth speaker. But to get the real benefits, you should check it out with the Google Home app. Here you can actually connect the speaker to your Wi-Fi and allow it to stream and be controlled through your Google Home devices. It'll go ahead and link it to your Google account like any other Google smart speaker out there. Then you can use Chromecast to play audio from any supported apps. So here's a few of them that were kind of featured in the app, including Pandora, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn. Then you can go ahead and hit play and tap on that Chromecast button in the top right hand corner. Now you're going to cast that audio from your phone through Wi-Fi to that speaker. You can even control the volume straight from your phone by hitting the volume rockers on the side. I did notice quite a bit of delay initially when I'm controlling it right from here to go into the speaker. There was definitely a couple seconds delay before it actually picked up, a little bit slower than I would have expected on an AirPlay speaker, or a straight Bluetooth speaker for that matter. Chromecast works really well otherwise, and it's pretty nice because just like AirPlay 2, it does have multi-room capabilities, so I can send this to one or multiple speakers. Of course, if you go into something like the basic music app, it's not going to show up because the basic music app doesn't control Chromecast speakers. You're going to have to connect over Bluetooth to get that functionality. But inside the Google Home app, you can view it, you can change all the settings, you can rename it to different rooms you may have it in, connect to the Wi-Fi, or just remove it from your account if you need to do it. Now, the biggest functionality of this is probably going to be for Android users. iOS side, it's a little bit clunky having to use certain apps that support Chromecast. Otherwise, you're kind of left out in the cold or having to use Bluetooth, which is not nearly reliable and requires you to be more in distance of the speaker itself. Otherwise, it's just a pretty good sounding speaker, especially for the price. If you're an Android user, this is probably something I would really recommend. If you're on the iOS side of things, you really have to consider your options because there are a whole lot of speakers out there. Let us know what you think down below in the comments, and you can pick this up from the link in the description. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, this is Andrew for IDB.